So it's another weekend of Premier League action. And looking at the Premier League table, Liverpool have won the league with 82 points. And what is pretty left now is who is finishing in the top four. Because with Arsenal in second position at 67 with 67 points, Man City 64, Newcastle 63, Chelsea 63, Nottingham Forest 61, and Aston Villa on 60 points. Now, with this in mind, we know that the race for top four is real. The race for the top four is really hot because between Arsenal in second and Aston Villa in seventh, there are only 4 points. There are only 7 points. Whereas Aston Villa and Nottingham Forest, still have a chance of catching up with Arsenal because there are still 9 points to play for. And right now, there are only 7 points separating second and sixth. So anybody can still finish anywhere. So, beginning with the game for Arsenal this weekend, which is Arsenal versus Liverpool. Arsenal need to win that game. However, if they fail to win, they will still remain second position because they have a better goal difference than Manchester City. However, if they fail to win and Manchester City do win, they will be equal on points with Manchester City. So Arsenal has to defeat Liverpool to still maintain the 3-point gap between them and Manchester City. Now, Manchester City, on the other hand, are playing Southampton, which on paper is supposed to be an easy game. However, stranger things have happened. Southampton are already relegated, but stranger things have happened. So Manchester City will have to give their all to win and make sure that they maintain the 1-point gap between them and Newcastle in third. Now, Newcastle are playing Chelsea. Newcastle and Chelsea are both on 63 points. However, Newcastle have a superior goal difference of about 4 goals between them and Chelsea. So, if they both share the spoils, that is, if the game ends in a draw, then Newcastle maintains their fourth position. However, if Chelsea wins the game, Chelsea moves into fourth. As a matter of fact, if Chelsea wins and Manchester City fails to win, Chelsea can go as high as third. Chelsea can go as high as third. Now, also, even Nottingham Forest in sixth. If Chelsea and Newcastle fail to win their games and Nottingham Forest does win their game, then Nottingham Forest can leapfrog both Chelsea and Newcastle into fourth position. So the games between Arsenal and Liverpool, Manchester City and Southampton, Newcastle and Chelsea is very important.